Farouk here with genConnect.com, and I'm joined today by Jonny Dorsey, who's the co-founder and co-director of the Impact Careers Initiative here at the Aspen Institute. How are you, Jonny?
I'm great.
So tell me, what went into the whole concept of creating this Impact Careers Initiative?
What friends and I have found is that there are thousands of young people who badly want to work on big public problems, whether it's climate change, educational disparities, healthcare problems. And there are also tons of organizations doing that work, trying to create new solutions that really need more talent. And that disconnect frustrated us, seemed like a problem, and so we launched this effort.
So how are you solving for it?
We're just getting going. We're a year into doing research on really what we need to do to better recruit this talent. Again, they're saying we want to do this work, but when they try to apply for jobs, they don't find them. They don't find these opportunities, and there's just a failure to get them into the service organizations that so badly need them. So we've developed a set of recommendations for what nonprofits, government, and social businesses need to do to better recruit them. And that involves things like getting out to campuses, leveraging internships more, and mainly just investing in recruiting systems.
In your own life, you really have fused both business and doing good. You're an MPA candidate and an MBA candidate. What inspired you from day one to really fuse these two worlds, to really do good by doing well? Do well by doing good. There it is.
Well, I haven't actually worked in business yet, but in building two nonprofit startups, I was hungry to be a better manager. And I watched friends who had gotten that business training do a better job than I felt like I was doing, honestly. Some of them here at the Aspen Institute. And they inspired me to go get that MBA, get that MPA before trying to launch this next effort.
How about the Franklin Project? We've been hearing a lot about the Franklin Project and really making public service mandatory, national service mandatory, just as many other things are. What really is the key to that initiative?
Well, I should say we want it to be universally expected and universally accessible. We want it to be embarrassing if you have not served the nation, but we don't want you to get thrown in jail if you don't serve. We don't think it should be fully mandated.
Socially mandatory.
Socially mandatory. That's well put. Yeah. Well, there are a lot of keys to making it work, and the Franklin Project combines private efforts with government efforts to scale up national service. So one example is that there are 80,000 positions through AmeriCorps right now, through which young people can serve the nation in classrooms, in national parks, elsewhere. And the Serve America Act, which passed in 2009, would expand that to 250,000 positions, but it hasn't gotten funded. And so we at the Franklin Project are advocating for its full funding. But we're also working on a certification system so that nonprofits across the country can have their own national service cohorts for young people. We're working on a bridge year program so that more colleges make it easy for their young admits to take a year to serve the nation before they come to school.
Jonny Dorsey, what is your big idea?
My big idea is that our generation, if we're going to solve the problems over time, protect environments like this one, make sure everyone has access to health care, my big idea is that we need to recruit our generation to create new solutions.
Thank you so much, Jonny Dorsey. And to learn more about Jonny Dorsey and his big ideas, be sure to check out genConnect.com.